Just a disclaimer before we jump into this video, I have two kittens on my lap that are very playful and like to play. So you might hear them moving around or jumping on me because that's what kittens do. But just a disclaimer, yeah, I've got two fur balls right here, just below the screen.
I was hanging with you and then I realized I didn't think it was true. I was surprised.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a fabulous Christmas. So today's video is going to be my goals for 2020 kind of thing, slash rounding up like 2019. Just kind of talking about things and what I'm planning to do next year and my goals and stuff like that. I've never really filmed a goals video before, I don't think anyway. I could be wrong. So I figured I'd film one because I like watching them. They are quite fun to see what other people are going to be doing throughout the year, or like what goals they've set for themselves. I've always kind of set like mental goals of things that I've wanted to do, but I've never like put them in a video so that I can look back at it at the end of the year and be like, oh yeah, I did that. So that's what we're going to do today. You can most definitely hear the kittens purring. So it means they're happy. So we've got to let it happen. Okay, my first goal for 2020 is to make more plans to do things. That's a very vague goal, but basically like this year I had so many big things happening. Like I turned 18, my sister had a baby, my brother got married, and I went to university. So they're all quite big milestone life events. And obviously like I know I can't control someone's gonna have a baby next year or someone's gonna get married. I can't like say that that's gonna happen, but I just want to make more plans so that I've got things to look forward to, because I really enjoyed looking forward to these things this year. So I want to do that again next year. Like I already know in July I'm going to go see Billie Eilish in Manchester, which is insane. Hopefully in summer I'll be going to Summer in the City. I've been wanting to go for that for the past 2 years and just things have cropped up and I've never been able to go. I'm putting it in a video and I'm saying I'm going to go to Summer in the City if it's the last thing I do, because I really want to go and see my friends, you know? So yeah, that is my first goal, is just to make more plans to do things throughout the year. Moving on, my second goal is to work on getting over the perfectionism slash I'm not good enough feelings that I have towards my work. I have booked 6 weddings next year. For those of you who don't know, like alongside university, I'm a freelance film videographer, photographer. I kind of just take photos and make films. There you go. But I film weddings a lot of the time. So next year I've booked 6 weddings, which is a huge achievement. Like 6 different weddings. 6 people want me to film their wedding. That's insane. Like I'm so happy with that achievement. I thought maybe I'd get like 1 or 2, but 6 is a little bit insane. I think it's why my feelings towards my work are a little bit more enhanced, because that's so many and like so many people that I've got to please. But this is my problem, right? I always end up getting like maybe a month or so before the actual event, getting really like nervous about it and being really like hard on myself and like basically telling myself that I'm not good enough and being like, oh my god, what if I mess up? What if it's not good enough? What if they don't like it? You know, like they've spent this money on me to make their day, like to film their day, and what if I don't do it right? But deep down, not to be big-headed, I'm good at what I do and I know that my work is good. So I just need to work on stopping these feelings happening beforehand and just go into it happy and be like, yeah, this is going to be great. But I don't. I end up being like, oh, this is going to be horrible. What if I mess up? I need to get rid of that feeling, basically. I need to get rid of all the negativity and go into a job being positive and knowing that I'm going to do a great job. There is a kitten wanting to play with my hand. My next goal is to try and improve my health, because recently I've had quite a big setback in the sense of, again, for anyone who doesn't know, I've got CFS or like ME. If you've not heard of that, it's basically called chronic fatigue syndrome. And it's just a little bit of a living hell, I won't lie. It's really hard to deal with, but I've worked so hard over the past 2 years to get to the stage that I was at, and then I had a big setback, and now I kind of feel like I'm back at square one. I'm not quite back at square one, but I know I've got a long way to go before I get back to where I was. So yeah, that's a little bit annoying. I'm kind of in that awkward place at the minute where I'm between knowing what's going on and not knowing what's going on. So I've had quite a few new symptoms of things that just aren't quite right, and I went to the doctors and we've had some blood tests and the doctors are concerned about what it could be. So I'm kind of in that stage where we don't really know what it is. There's just a bunch of different medical things flying about in the air and we don't really know which one it is yet. They have a vague idea, But I'm not really going to go into that in this video because I want to do a whole big video on that when we know what is actually going on and what the outcome is. So I'll talk about that in another video. So yeah, I want to try and improve my health as much as I can. Obviously I know my body now with the CFS, and I know what things trigger it and what things I can and can't do. So I know it's going to take me a while, but I know the right things to do to get me there without it causing like another flare up or anything. So, hi. You okay? Do you want cuddles? You can't sit up here the whole time. Aw, baby. Oh, I'm not sat down. You can't. I mean, I don't quite think. Oh, okay. Never mind. My next goal is something I'm a bit nervous about. I want to learn to drive. I think when I learn and I've like passed my test and I am a driver, I am legally allowed to be on the road, I will be fine. I will love to drive. But it's just getting it started that I'm really nervous about. Like, I think the first and last time I was in a car was like summer last year, and I stalled it instantly. Mainly because my mum didn't tell me how to stop the car. I was in the driver's seat, she told me how to start the car, brilliant, amazing. Started moving the car, she never told me how to stop, so I instantly stalled. It was quite an amusing situation. But yeah, basically, I've not got in a car since then. I've not really had time to get in a car since then, if I'm honest. But yeah, I want to learn to drive. Whether or not I pass my test this year is a different situation, but I just want to start learning. Right, we need to have words. This one wants to play. She's not behaving. She's sitting still now, but she won't sit still when I put her down. Can you not just sleep like the other one? So goal number 5 is to hit 15,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of 2020. This could be more than that, it could be less than that, but it's just a goal, you know? I've always been quite a slow growing channel on YouTube, but like since going to university, I had my university moving vlog that kind of blew up, and I got a lot of traction since then, and all my uni videos have kind of done really well, so I've had a lot more attraction to my channel, and I've grown quite a lot. We've got to 8k, which is a little bit insane, I won't lie to you, considering in December last year, so like this time last year, I was only at 2k. Then my goal for 2019 was to hit 3k, and we hit 8k. So, you know, I'm going to kind of push the boundaries and see if we can get to 15k. We probably could, if I'm optimistic. We probably could. But, you know, we might not. So it's just, we've got to see what happens. Okay, goal number 6 is to document more things. I think YouTube has been absolutely amazing for me documenting things over the past year. I've really loved being able to kind of look back on things as well, so like watch videos from 6 months ago and be able to like relive them days. So yeah, I want to continue doing this, obviously, and just really document more things. I had an idea to do like monthly montages, just like film a bit every day, whether it's like just a second or if it's a minute, but just film something every day and then compile it into a little montage of like January and February and March and April and all the months of the year. So then when the end of the year comes around, I can put them all together and have like a mini movie of 2020, and that'd be quite cool. The last goal for 2020, so goal number 7, is to be happy. And I am happy, don't get me wrong, I just want to continue being happy, if you get my gist. This year has been absolutely incredible. I've met people like in the last 6 months that weren't in my life before, that now I wouldn't know what I would do without, you know what I mean? Like the people that I've met on my course at uni, they're all incredible and so fun. I've made some amazing friends and I don't know what I would do without them. I have loved the way that this year has gone and turned out, and I'm really excited to see what 2020 has to offer. So yeah, I just want to take all this happiness from 2019 and continue it throughout 2020. That was very dramatic. Let's see if in the end of 2020, so 2020, Lauren, have you achieved these goals? Dunno, have you? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing my goals. If you've set yourself some goals, feel free to comment down below. I'd love to know what you guys are planning for 2020. The cats are fighting. Can you be nice to each other? I mean, I know you're siblings and you're allowed to fight, but can you just be nice? Can you just be kind to each other? You like being cuddled, you don't. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my goals for 2020. Hopefully I'll achieve some of them, maybe all of them, hopefully all of them, but who knows. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to comment down any goals that you've set yourself for 2020. I'd love to know what you're planning and what goals you've set, so comment them down below. And I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Yeah, lots of love, peace out. I'll see you in a bit. Bye.